Correct people. Ooniofife wives grumbles in fear as we heard that the gods has sent a message to the Oloris in the palace. For the first time in history, for the gods to send a direct message to Ooniofife wives. We heard that this message came this afternoon, and the Ifa priest has to rush to the palace to go and deliver it. Because we all know that Ifa priests are the mouthpiece of the gods. They are the one that interprets any messages that the gods has sent. They will immediately take it to the person that the message is for, or take it to the palace if the message is for Kabiyesi. So as it is, we heard that even after the celebration of Olori twins, that peace has not returned back to the palace because the Oloris are not happy that Kabiyesi break every protocol in order to bring Olori Tobiloba into the palace. So right now, the Oloris, as we heard, are protesting in anger that Toby will leave the palace for them. Say they cannot stay in the quarters together, that Toby has to leave. But Kabiyesi has already made his final decision that Olori Tobiloba is going to stay in the Olori's quarters with her twins. So there is nothing where the Oloris could fit to. So we heard that this afternoon a message came into the palace. If a priest then came to deliver a message to Kabiyesi, and Kabiyesi was like, it is just a normal message that has been coming. But they told him this time around that this message is different. Yes, this one is totally different. So Kabiyesi, as we heard, had to sit down to listen, to pay attention on the message that was sent to him. And we heard that the Ifa priest has to start letting the cat out of the bag. That the gods have sent a direct message to the Ooniofife wives. Anyone that has, in one way or the other, went to dethrone Kabiyesi, went to different babalawos just to bring Kabiyesi down. That is those people that this message is for. If you have gone to babalawo to dethrone the Ooni of Ife, if you had made plans to dethrone Kabiyesi, if you have tried to bring Queen Naomi or Kabiyesi down, this message is for you. And Kabiyesi said no, that he is not going to be the only one to listen to what Ifa priest has to say. Let the Ifa priest wait so that the Oloris will be summoned, since they are around. Some of them were around, and we know that Mariam, she doesn't have much places that she normally go to. Yes, Ronke is in the palace, so these two based in Ile-Ife Gongon like this, they will just travel to Lagos and they'll go for their functions and return immediately. They don't normally leave the palace, as we heard. That morning, afternoon, and night, you will surely see Ronke or Mariam in the palace. Ashley is not always around, as we heard that sometimes she traveled to UK, sometimes she will be in the palace. So as it is, we heard that Kabiyesi decided to call the Oloris that are around to come out and say it and listen to what the Ifa priest the message they come with, since the message is direct message to the wives and not Kabiyesi himself. Because Kabiyesi has already known that the Oloris are going koni moves. Yes, they are moving koni moves. For him, he knows that they have been soiling their hands in one thing or the other. Because there was a time Kabiyesi warned them to stop going to babalawos, to stop bringing charms into the palace, that it won't help them. But as we all know, they did not take that advice from Kabiyesi. They kept on doing what they are doing, thinking that it is going to save them. But as it is right now, it did not save them at all. It didn't save them, because right now, the God has sent a message that he is going to do the unthinkable, to the Oloris that has made plans in the past to dethrone the Ooni of Ife, to destroy Kabiyesi, to bring him down, to cause any harm on him. Because Kabiyesi is chosen by the gods as the king. Kabiyesi is not the one that chose himself. We heard that the gods chose him. He had to return back from UK where he is as a child. We heard that he studied there, all his life was there, but he had to leave everything and return back to Nigeria to come and serve the gods. So you see that this thing is mystery, because Kabiyesi gets senior brothers wey senior him. Yes, but the gods left them, the two senior brothers of Kabiyesi. He is the smallest. And the gods left the two senior brothers and located Kabiyesi. Even before Kabiyesi was born, we heard that there were prophecies that Kabiyesi is going to be a great king in Ile-Ife. Like the same prophecy we are getting about Prince Tadenikawo, that he will be greater than his father in future. So this is what I've been hearing for long. So now the Ifa priest then came to the palace with this message for the Oloris. Since it is direct from the gods, Kabiyesi said that the Oloris has to be present so that the message will go to them direct. They were called. Mariam came out. Ronke came out. Elizabeth is also in the palace, though Elizabeth is mourning because of the test results that she got, so she isn't happy up till now, but she came out and she sat down, and the Ifa priest then starts. They start giving the Oloris the message that the gods has sent direct to them, that for anyone that have gone to Babalawo to dethrone Kabiyesi, to plan evil against him, to destroy him, to bring him down, any form of thing that you have done wrong to Ooniofife, say the gods are angry and they are ready to strike that person if he or she did not stop immediately. Now the message wey Ifa priest then carry enter palace, and immediately the message was delivered, Olori, Mariam and Ronke started shivering, because this message is going to them. It's even going to Ashley. They will send it to Ashley, I believe. Later, they will call Ashley and tell Ashley what happened. And they will also send it to Tobiloba. Immediately, they got the message. They were not themselves again. They started shivering. They started shaking. Yes, because they know the message is for them and the gods are angry with them. That shows that the gods have already been seeing what is going on in the palace and was waiting deliberately to know if they are going to change, but they refused to change. So he's decided to send his mouthpiece to come and meet the Oloris and give them a message that if they did not stop, that the gods are going to strike them. So my correct people, now the message where we dey hear from inside palace, that the Oloris has been shivering. Immediately they got the message that the gods sent to them. I will make una chook mouth for this matter. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned, stay connected for more updates. We'll be dropping from time to time about wetin dey sup for palace alleged.